Oh ho 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 ho. Hee hee ha 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 ho ho ho. What's up, benches? My sweet little sacrifices? Do you know what time it is? Are you aware of the time? Have you heard? It's, hold on, where's my button? It's 7 o'clock! Do you know where your video games are? They're right here! Also, I should hit continue. But they're right here at the Mimic Manor. So thank you for coming on by. I hope you found yourselves a nice cozy chair. Drinks will be served shortly. Just keep an eye out for the tea table as it swings on by. I don't have a butler. You just kind of gotta grab for your own. I'm eating carrots. They're totally carrots and not anything else. Don't mind the crunch. If you can even hear it. I don't know. I was hungry but not hungry, so I grabbed some carrots. But hi, we're back to Virtue's Last Reward, which is our favorite Friday night. Even though the schedule's gonna change up pretty soon. But I think we're close to one of the endings. I don't remember where we left off. I just remember Quark had Radical 6, and then we got him cured, and then Temioldi is trying to gaslight me, and then I was yelling at Dio, and it's usually a lot of yelling at Dio. But let's figure it out. Let's see. Where did I save? Where did we leave off? Oh, guys, for me, I have to turn it up when I'm on call with Riley so I can hear their beautiful voice, and then I gotta turn it down when I stream because the game is so loud. Now, what are we doing? What's the history here real quick? Oh, I can't look at the log. All right. Okay, fine. What's happening? I think Alice died. Did Alice die again? I think she died again. Where are we going? Oh, that's right! Alice died and then Clover was like, I'm gonna kill everybody! I wonder if she is gonna murder us. Like the Axe ending. In 999.
What the?
Fuck off! I'm sorry. Instinctively, I hate Dio.
Oh, this is just like the other floor.
Just push him through as the doors are closing, and so that way he'll get shink. You know? It does the dirty work for us. If that's the way people can actually die in this game, I am gonna scream.
These doors have colors on them too.
No, Luna, my wife. I love you. Let me hold your
The
hand.
one on the left is green.
Okay. And
The one in the middle is blue.
God, she's so cute. I wish I could turn her voice up and the music down. I want to hear her so clearly.
And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors?
Yes, that would be correct, Quark.
Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? At Classic Sigma, just cause it says locked, I can't read. I'm gonna try to open it. Yeah, it won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors.
Demioji's like, yeah, duh, they're locked, you fucking dumbass. Sigma can't read. He's in college, but he can't read. Don't blame him.
No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Wait, I thought Alice died. What happened? Oh, wait, did we tried a new game, didn't we? Okay, never mind. We did do a new game because we got to the Clover screaming she was gonna kill us, and then it went to be continued. I was very confused about why Alice was still alive. Okay. I remember now. This is our third playthrough.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Haha.
You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Oh, I have to be in Dio's company for another 2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. don't you show him that note we found?
What note?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. I don't remember what room we went. Oh, the crew quarters. Never mind. Okay. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. It literally just told me. I could have just read the line. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them as many people as you like. But, you have to escape the room before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Which, we've already read this so many times, I just like having an opportunity to be Zero. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
What key card?
You mean this?
Oh, that
The
key
ambidex room
card.
We
Wow.
found some too.
Incredible. That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
Okay.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Suck a rock.
If you don't like it, stay here.
Exactly, Tenmyoldi.
Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole.
Get penalized.
Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
If you have rabies, that means you're gonna die.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Is the volume very loud? The volume looks like it's very loud. Let me just turn that down a little. I don't know. Is the volume good? Is it overpowering me?
All right, fine. I'm going.
Beep. Water. Delicious. Delicious water. Bink. Bonk. Bink, bonk, bonk. I'm walking down the hallway with every bunny. Hi.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Yep. This is where I was.
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
Right.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can
We're about
check
to
out
find
any-
the dead body again. Wait, oh, can I skip? I think I can skip.
Hey, look, Grandpa.
Okay, I remember this. I remember this. I remember this.
They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
This one's pretty hot.
Temioji.
I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
15 EU?
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me.
I mean, can you take it off the wall? No, it might tear.
Fortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that.
Grandpa wants to take home all the dirty
Let's keep
posters.
moving.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Okay, never mind. In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game, and if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people know each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Are grandpa videos porn? Is it dirty, nasty videos? Is that, sir, care to explain what grandpa videos means, please? What does grandpa videos mean? Excuse me, tell me, oldie. what does grandpa videos mean, please?
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
He keeps them locked up. Good to know. Pretty sure that means they're not clean. They're not for your child virgin eyes. Child of sweet purity. Sweet little cinnamon roll.
Shh.
Gee, Timmy oldie, what are you talking about?
You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Uh-huh. Grandpa videos, huh? Who wants to go raid Tenmyoji's house and see what these grandpa videos really are? And then feel incredibly awkward at the end of it. Okay. Two Milkmen Go Comedy! Can I skip now? Okay, here we go. Back to skipping! Yay! Oh, Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyobi. Then we headed to the AV rooms. Alright, there wasn't really much discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Bonk, 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 bonk. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into...
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
No need to be a stinky. Okay. Bink. Let me in.
An
ambidextrous gate has been opened. Can we skip now? Nope, okay.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay. What? This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one
What are
here.
you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Wait, is there no body? Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Huh? Wait. Isn't Grandma... Wait! Where's Grandma?
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Excuse me. What happened to the dead body that's been in every other route? What happened? Excuse me? Where's Grandma? She's not... Wasn't this supposed to happen now? Hold the phone. Wait, Fi, there was supposed to be a body in here. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah, looks like there's something on it. Why is there no dead body this time? What happened? I'm sorry!
What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
Well, we're supposed to press the button. Wait, just press the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
Yeah, it says you gotta choose, like, ally or betray.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
So? Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Oh, the time limit's gonna be longer now because we're not distracted by the old lady being in the room. Wait, but why is she not here though? That's gonna bother me so much. Where's Grandma? Well, she's alive this time, so maybe Tenmyoji won't be so irritated about it, I guess. Because I think he knows who she was.
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now.
Oh my god, that's amazing! Tell me more about it.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Okay.
you about the AB game.
Okay, can I skip this part? Yes, I can.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they?
Yes, we totally did. Wow, how'd you know?
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
Alas.
And it goes the other way too.
Yeah.
Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Wow, incredible.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Tamioli. And VO and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney.
Oh, Luna's gonna get betrayed. I'm so sad.
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it?
No, it's not. Everybody should be friends.
After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
Exactly.
What?
Can I?
Don't get it?
Go.
Okay then.
There we go. Okay.
I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Thank you.
Actually, there's a little bit more, but
We'll just have to wait, I guess.
Why? We have plenty of time, though. What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. Don't worry about it. No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, there's 30 freaking minutes. We have plenty of time, Zero.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now.
But there's so much time.
Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time. So
Yeah.
think it out.
I don't need to think it out. Ally.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Have a nice trip. Oh, have a nice trust. Aw, yeah. Everybody pick Ally. Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose Ally or Betra?
Yeah, it's a tough call.
I feel like the audio's too loud. I want to turn it down a little bit.
This is really kind of an interesting game.
Yeah.
Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
The Prisoner's Dilemma? What's that?
You've never heard of it?
No, teach me.
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
Oh.
Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Okay. Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of.
Okay.
They don't mean anything.
Okay.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something.
Okay.
So that's the setup. You following me?
So far? Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up.
Okay.
He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do.
Sojiro! It's Dad!
Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year.
It's Dad from Persona 5. It's my dad!
That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, Puck, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
Oh. So that's the Prisoner's Dilemma.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you do?
I mean, it depends on the person, but if it's someone I trust enough to do crimes with, then I'm not gonna tattle on them.
Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Yeah, if we both stay silent 2 years, that's honestly the best outcome for both of us. If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But then you screw over your friend who you trusted to commit crimes with you. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I didn't, I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be confess.
Interesting.
No, I would not spill the beans.
But you're forgetting something important.
If you both don't
that Banana
confess,
will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years.
Yeah.
But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison.
Right? Trust is the better outcome.
In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too.
It's about a leap of faith.
You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
It is. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for teaching me. Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, we won't benefit. It won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting.
Don't tell me to betray. I'm not gonna do it. Not until I have to for the other routes.
Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game.
Okay.
If you look at it that way. What would we want to do to beat him?
Get 9 points and leave.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
5. Oh, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betray will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups who choose Ally in that round, round, right? So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4... 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
That we should all just trust each other. If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. Just literally, like, it's not that hard! If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
Exactly! It's not hard!
But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
Indeed.
And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points.
Yeah, and then we just stagnate and no one goes anywhere.
Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual.
Yeah.
In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Yeah. So pick Ally. Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick Ally. This is the first time she's telling me to pick Ally.
No.
What?
I mean the opposite.
Why? But that goes against what you just explained to me.
You're going to make the most logical choice here. The only option is Betray.
No, I'm not going by. You just told me the opposite. But why? You just explained why that would be a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma.
I'm so confused.
Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one.
I'm not a rational person.
You want to pick it, but you can't.
But I will.
A dilemma.
No, but I will. But I will, though. Because I'm a dumb little gremlin, and I do what I wanna.
If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great.
Yeah.
All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
There's so
closes.
much time. Because there's no dead grandma in our room.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray.
Nope. I'm gonna trust Alice.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice.
No, I'm gonna choose a lie.
It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Can't implies the fact that we would not be able to do anything at all, which is not true. We totally can, and I will. Can I just make my selection right now? Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? Fine. Care to share with the classroom, Fido? You do know something. What are you hiding? Bye. Fido. Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
You're getting old. Spill your secrets. Yeah, I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
Well, have you considered the fact that I'm also extremely dumb? Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you.
Yeah, well, you changed the subject because I was talking about you.
Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. I haven't seen that one, or that one. I haven't seen that either. Wait, I haven't seen those.
Sigma.
Is this what happened before?
Just let it go.
What?
Our time's up. This is it.
Huh? Wait.
Before it ends.
Excuse me. Am I getting sights of other timelines that I haven't played yet?
I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Did I just get spoiled for another? Excuse me? What was that?
What's wrong?
I just had visions. I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about? What is it now?
I have a headache. Yeah, my head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
I tried. Fi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. But we have to vote! Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. It's because it was the morphogenic field. We were peering into other timelines. Was it a premonition? Is it like we have ESPN or something? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real. Hey, listen, I've had premonitions before. Shut the fuck up, Sigma. Things like that didn't happen to dumb people like Sigma. Sigma, it 100% is a thing that can't happen, because time happens all at once. We just view it as a construct because of our corporeal bodies. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than Fi thought. I was tired and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
5
minutes remain
until Ambidex game polling.
Can I just
closes.
hit ally, please? What if when everyone votes, that runs the timer out? Like when everybody votes on loot in Final Fantasy, and you just like, we're just that person who hasn't voted on the loot yet, so it's just the timer running down. Like, are we that person?
All players, please enter your votes.
You could have entered your votes 30 minutes ago and been out a long time ago. I hope no one had to use the bathroom.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
Oh no, I don't want to ally. Well, what am I gonna do? Wah, 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 wah. So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even need to really go into the AB
I guess
room.
not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Ally. What are you even asking? It's ally. You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray, but I'm not gonna. Hi, B! Hi, welcome! Welcome, thank you for coming by the Mimic Manor tonight. How's your time zone been? B, just to let you know, so, Okay, we're on our third route through, right? We went through the third door last time. We're at the AB voting section. Only there was no body in the AB room this time. There was no dead grandma. There is not a murdered grandma in the room. So something's already different. And Sigma commented on it. He's like, there's nobody in there. Yeah, the dead grandma didn't show up this time. So I'm wondering what the heck's happening. And then, well, like everyone who's watching this later is gonna be like, oh, cool, a mid-scene recap. But, Sigma just had like a vision of other timelines and shit for things that I haven't seen yet. So, mild spoilers, I guess. But Sigma's dipping into the morphogenic field, bro. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on.
Well, I didn't say should.
Fi, you basically said I should in every sense of the word except for using the word should. I can guarantee you that.
I just said we didn't really have a choice.
And yet I'm going to choose ally. That's the same thing.
It's completely different.
No, it's not.
The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Not when you say we don't have a choice. Because that means there is not an alternative option and therefore forcing us to pick betray, which is incorrect. But whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many Sigmas does it take to solve all the clues, right? Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What do you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? Yes, we're gonna die. Fi, can you please stop withholding information from me?
We die.
Thank you. I mean, what?
If our BP drops to 0, we die.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, gosh garly gosh darn ding dang do. That sounds like a bad time. Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow.
It's because Fi is actively accessing the morphogenic field.
There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Yeah, that! Our visions. Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition? You accessed the morphogenic field. Just admit it.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
We just went over this earlier. I had a vision.
You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Okay, she does remember the first time. Never mind. Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay?
No. I'm playing a life or death game with someone who wants to withhold information from me.
I think there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you. And technically, there's something wrong with all of us. We're hostages. This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. Astrolina! Yay! My favorite 2 lighthouse keepers! Hi, guys! How are you doing tonight? Did you have a good after stream care? Yeah, this game is so weird that no one wants to. Yeah, like I mean, I guess, but I want there to be more communication. Oh my god, communication solves so many problems. Yay! Nom 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 nom. Well, if you guys end up falling heapy sleepy and mango mimis, don't worry about it. You can drop out of stream anytime because I want you guys to be comfy cozy and get your mimis, okay? Mwah! Oh, Kakuro, you're still here! Yay! Hi, guys! It's a party now! We got a whole party in here. Let's go. Yeah. But also, Luna, Astral, there was no dead body in the AB room this time. Grandma wasn't in here. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? Yeah, I don't know. And then Sigma saw visions, and I don't know if it was a spoiler or not, because I don't know if it happened before all of this or if those are alternate timelines. Yeah. It's like revenge of when B and I saw you going into the doll manor in Fatal Frame 2. We're just like, oh, weird, that's so weird. I wonder why that one's not taking any damage. Wow. What a question. Oh my gosh. All right. I guess we'll see what Purgatory has in store for us. What if I was losing it too? I want to lose it. I want to lose it. I groaned. That joke was bad. My head felt awful. It really does, though. It really does. It was like someone had thrown my brain into a food processor and hit puree. Mine just felt like it got smacked with a meat tenderizer, but you know. Potato.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Man, I can't believe I stood here for 40 frickin' minutes waiting to hit the ally button. Oh, things are gonna get good. Oh.
Hey, it's almost time.
Yeah, why did we wait? What if we picked ally 30 minutes ago and then it would be like, everybody voted. You're now allowed to leave the rooms. Like, I still feel like we're that person at the end of a Final Fantasy XIV raid who just doesn't roll until hopefully everybody leaves and then votes at the last second to try and get the minion.
What are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna pick ally!
If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm picking ally! I mean, no, I'm fine, I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna betray when I no longer have the choice, but until then, it's ally all the way, because I don't like hurting people's feelings. Yeah, I'm totally gonna hit betray. Oh, yep, you got me. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. Am I convincing? Do I need to roll a deception check?
All right.
I mean, a charisma check? Non-distinct charisma check? Gotta break eggs to make an omelet. I gotta break eggs to make my brekkie. But until then, we're gonna snack on carrots, because that's what I got. Yum, carrots.
Take it away.
Mother. Mother, I crave violence.
We'll get to the violence as soon as I finish this route, and then everything else left is all betray.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your cozy woziness. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Ally. No hesitation! Ally!
Round 1 of the Ambidex game.
Aw, dang, I'm
has
sorry,
been
Fi. My
completed.
finger slipped. Aw, man, I totally meant to hit betray, but I couldn't, I can't read. I mean, you should know this, Fi. Every time I see a door that says locked, I try to open it. You should know that I can't read. And you let me choose.
Results will be displayed.
You
in
think
the
she'd know
warehouse.
better.
Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Yay! I can finally go to the bathroom. It's been 40 minutes. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. It was like a Black Friday sale!
What the hell were you thinking?
I told you I can't read.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yep, I sure did. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
I decided that was stupid. Well, I want to believe in Alice. That too. That too.
It's not really a rational decision.
I'm not a rational person. But I know.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Siggy! Fido!
Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Oh, I'm coming, Zero. Don't you worry.
We're about to announce the results.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right. Let's go.
Looks like you're all here.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ow! Excuse me.
Ambidex game! Round 1!
Yay!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Listen, even if Alice chose Betray, at least this will be the one route where she does not have 1 BP after the first round. So I'm okay with that. Dio picked Ally? Dio picked Ally? Dio picked Ally? Dio picked Ally? Are you shitting me? Dio picked Ally. Or did Quark finally outsmart Dio? Oh my god, I don't even care that Alice betrayed me. I am so happy that Luna did not get betrayed. Oh my god, I was so worried about her.
Here are the results from your game.
That's incredible.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Wait, am I a solo? Hey, Alice! What the fuck?
Excuse me?
I said what the fuck?
I just made the most rational choice.
No, you made the most dumb choice.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray.
No, it's to choose Ally, because if we both choose Betray, then nothing would have happened. If we both choose Ally, then we both would have benefited.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well...
Anyone who thinks otherwise likes to trust in other people and is a good human being!
An idiot.
You're an idiot! You think with your tits! Oh, okay, Oni. Thank you for coming by. I hope you had a good time zone so far today. Why? Why did you do it? It's fine. She doesn't have 1 BP for the first time in 3 playthroughs.
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose Ally?
Because it would have benefited both of us. We're all hostages in this situation. Why wouldn't we just fucking, like, agree to work together? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose Ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh?
Yeah, everybody.
Kay and Clover chose Betray too, you know.
Yeah, that's because Clover's stupid. Yeah, the best option is for all of us to hit Ally.
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma.
Then you're a dumb fuck.
But everyone picking Ally isn't a reasonable outcome.
Yes it is. You're all just not trusting each other. You all have trust issues, which is fine because I do too, but I personally find the most logical choice to be everybody picks Ally. It's the most beneficial for everybody. Like, I don't understand. Like, fucking, I'm gonna just tie everybody up and keep them outside of their rooms so that everybody defaults to ally until we all have 9 points, and then I go, see you dumbasses! I'll handle this all myself!
Just look at the results for this round.
Uh-huh.
What do they tell you?
They tell me that Dio and Quark and Luna are better off.
You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met.
You're a natural, a beating heart of stone. You gotta be so cold.
Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
I mean, listen, he can't read. We have established that.
Oh, was that upsetting?
You know, Alice, I think in this playthrough, I'm not gonna cry when you get murdered.
My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
It's kind of funny that she's acting like this when in the 2 other timelines, she was so pissed that she got betrayed. And it's like, wow. Honestly? If you weren't being a complete asshole about this, I wouldn't be as bothered right now.
Alice is right.
Fi, you both can go fuck off together.
You made a stupid choice.
I regret nothing. Honestly.
And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
You're welcome, Fi. Burn with me! Burn with me! Actually, I think I'm gonna go find the knife. Where's Grandma? Does she have the knife? I want the knife. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy, because they're good people minus Dio. And I think it was mostly because Quark.
Thank you.
No, so long as Luna lives, I don't care. It's fine. I can die, but Luna has to survive and get out and be safe.
I'm so happy you chose Ally.
Yay! Look at her, she's so happy.
No problem.
Dio, you step away from my girl. I will stab you. Don't touch her. I love her and I will protect her from your filth.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
Ha 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 ha! And the truth come out!
What?
Hey!
He's like, hey, stop, you're ruining my chances! You have no chance, Dio.
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Yeah, that's only if they don't betray you as well.
Oh.
If everybody picks betray, then we all sit at 0 points and we get stagnant.
Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke.
Quark, I 100% believe that is not a joke, actually.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
He does it in every other timeline. Listen, I wouldn't trust Dio as far as I can throw him, and I don't want to touch him, so...
It was a joke?
No.
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
He is too nervous for that to be a joke. Quark, what the fuck, bro?
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along?
No.
Thank you.
Don't trust him.
Thank you very much.
Do not trust him, Luna. He will hurt you.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
And yet...
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah.
And Quark's just like, I'm teaching you to be a decent human being, Mr. Dio.
Exactly.
I understand.
It's okay, Tenmyoji. I'm in the same boat as you.
Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Although, whatever whatever it was, seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Yeah, the child's gonna blackmail Dio. Let's go!
Zero, when does the next round start?
Let's find out everybody's numbers.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmialdi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
Yeah, because we all have one BP. Oh,
everyone.
Oh, Glasky. Hi, Glasky. Welcome. Yeah, we're here for more Ambidex edition. But why?
I guess I can tell you why.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I just want to let him finish that line.
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP.
Yes, we've
That
seen
means
this just
we'd
with
have
different
less
characters.
than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Which means the 3 of us should party up and then I'll pick ally. Right? I took a moment to go over everything in my head, but can I skip it? Yes, I can. Oh, I am a pair. Dang it. It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too.
I'm paired with Luna! I'm paired with Luna! My wife! Yay! I'm paired with Luna! I'm so excited! Getting food and then getting ready for it. That's fine. Make sure you have a good full tummy before you go to bed. Or at least, you're not hungry.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
Hi, Ninja Puppy!
What do you mean?
Welcome! Thank you for coming by the Mimic Manor tonight! Is Zero Jr. best girl?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too.
I'm gonna play with Luna. Luna's coming with me. It doesn't matter who else I choose. I get my wife!
I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait.
I'm so excited.
Really?
Yeah!
Mine still says solo.
That's because you suck!
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo? Looks like it.
I don't care about any of their pairings right now. I'm just very happy that I have Luna!
Back when the AB gates closed.
Luna.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
No, I'm gonna be a pair the whole time.
And of course, it's totally random.
Oh, yeah, it totally
No
is.
rules or anything.
Did I skip now? Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to go through a door with my wife. No, I get to hang out with my wife. You guys are so excited. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Can't I just... No? Okay. I figured I at least deserved a little self-pity. Not getting the best quality since I'm on my Chromebook at my aunt's. Aw, well, I'm sorry that it's not good quality. If you do miss anything, the VODs are always gonna be saved, or I re-upload them later after I edit them for YouTube and stuff, but you know. So I haven't been doing a lot of editing, I've just been kind of cropping it a little. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't gonna get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. Hello? Anybody in here? My wife! Shut up, Vi. My wife! I'm sorry. You were mean to me, so I'm still a little grumpy, but I love my wife, so I'm in a better mood now. Oh.
Can I get you a seat?
Oh, will you sit next to me? Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So that when I get home, I'll be able to watch on my laptop. Oh, okay. Well, either way, whether I'm live or not, I do hope that you're safe on your way home. Oh, so this is the long way. Bah. Is the alcohol real? Can I drink it? So, this is the lounge, huh? Okay, good. Long as you're safe. A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. Sigma, listen. I know what you're thinking, but Luna's the only one we care about. The alcohol is as real as you believe it. All right, I'll take it. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
Clover, why are you playing along like that, though? You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Oh, this is where we learned her age. Okay. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea. Have you ever tried doing complex puzzles when you're drunk? It's not fun.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
It is. Listen, it's not that I don't want to drink. I desperately would like a drink. It's just a bad idea. I'll wait until I'm safe and sound and then drown myself in a bottle of alcohol. Cleaver speaking truth. You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Don't worry, Luna. It's fun, just hard. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
That's her silent. How weird. Or not, apparently. That's weird. Well, I'm not in charge of the ads. It's fine. So long as they go away after the time limit, then that's fine. That's the important part. We don't want ads the whole time. Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. It's not like I have any Excedrin in my pocket. Do you have any aspirin? That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anybody else?
What? The headaches?
Yeah, the headaches, the visions, the paranoia. Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago.
Yeah, and what was happening at the time that you received your headache? Did you see anything? Anything, I don't know, suspicious?
I feel fine now, though.
No, well, fine. What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Ah. And are you feeling better now, my dear?
Not me. No headaches here.
But Clover, you have prior experience with this, so you probably have gotten used to the drug.
Well...
Interesting little factoid if it's real. What factoid? Which one?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Do you feel like a wibbly noodle that hasn't quite become wibbly, but it's still kind of a little rigid, but not quite?
Your head feels weird?
Roughly 10% of the world's population will never experience a headache. Bro! Seriously? That's incredible.
No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel like a noodle? Like Jell-O? Okay, bye for now, Ninja Puppy. Be safe on your way home. I constantly have a headache or a migraine or something. Not like constantly, like all the time, but like I've had one for most of the day today. I think I've got the same thing. Yeah, I wish I was the 10%. Exactly. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of your arms, and then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's only if the factoid is real. Oh, that would be interesting if it was real. I wonder if there's anywhere we can research to corroborate the information if it is real. That'd be pretty cool. It's not just my arm though. My whole body feels kind of numb. You're disassociating. You're disassociating, and I know that feeling.
I don't know.
Where you feel like you are perpendicular spiritually to your own physical body. Or at least that's the way I describe it.
I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine.
Is this the body swap episode of the Nonary games?
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
Wait, I think I've had this conversation before, but I can't skip it. Oh, alright.
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Marriott netting is what's called? The feeling or the headaches thing? You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
All-knowing.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get
Marriott
out of
netting
here.
is what you call when you disassociate from your body. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Ani, can you write that down and send it to me on Discord so I can look that up later? I never knew there was a name to it. But that kind of makes sense with a name like that. Okay. That's just what you call it. Oh, okay, never mind. I might try and Google it later, but, you know, whatever. I usually get it in times of high stress. Alright, I'll have to look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. Because it's like you're trying to control your body with strings on a stick. Oh, I just kind of feel like I'm just along for the ride, but that does make sense. Oh, I appreciate the effort made, Ane. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? Bing bong. We're gonna go in the same order as always because why not? We can go everywhere. Ding boom bam boom 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 bam ding ba da bum bam. Infirmary! And there's no dead body this time, you guys. There's no dead body. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Yeah, I did.
Are you still angry?
Of course I am. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice.
You absolutely had a choice. That's why there were 2 options! Anyways.
I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
Yes! And if we all wanted to get out alive together, all we have to do is just everybody picks ally! Anyone who thinks otherwise is an idiot! I think Alice is gonna be the reason why I don't care about picking betray later on everybody. I kind of feel buzzy when disassociating. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm not angry, but I won't forget. I'm not angry, Alice. I'm just disappointed. And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it.
Is that how you justify murder, Alice? Because if I die, you contributed to my murder.
If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose ally, then I would have chosen ally too.
Oh, would you now? Gee, you know, it's funny, I trusted you before, but right now I don't feel so inclined to believe your words. I wonder why that is.
Easy for you to say that now.
Exactly! For once, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm agreeing with Dio. I hate you, but also I agree with you in this moment. God damn, I hate that.
What?
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Alice.
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes, you are for wanting to get out of here at the expense of others.
I have to get out of here.
She is a terrible person for wanting to get out of here at the expense of others. Literally everybody who picked betray, it is because they have no qualms with escaping at the expense of other people's lives.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Yeah, you don't think I still have things I want to do?
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
I don't care.
I want to eat tons of delicious food.
I don't care.
What an
I don't
idiot.
care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I hope you die in this route just like you did in the other 2, Alice.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
And I was going to take
You're
your
excused.
side,
You can leave
but
now,
after that
Alice.
load of horse shit, you're on your own.
I'm okay. All ice was found in the... I mean, you know, that's fair, but also, she was found all ice as an adult. So she had an entire life before she got frozen in all ice. It still doesn't justify her wanting to escape at the cost of other people's lives. If it was Dio, on the other hand, I wouldn't care. But both times in the past, Alice has chosen ally. Like, every time. For what reason, this time, did she decide that I was not worth an ally vote? Ade, I am absolutely so furious that I am sitting up as straight as a fucking ruler right now. Your posture check is not needed. Thank you for the head pappies. I am very upset right now. Oh, I didn't think Alice betraying me was gonna make me this mad. I even said that it didn't matter if she betrayed me, and yet here I am, furious because she decided to be a complete asshole about the situation. Yeah, no, I am perfectly straight. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Now you bonk me? You pat me just so you can bonk me? I am betrayed. Oh, I get a blankie. Thank you, honey, for the blankie. I'm just so upset right now. It would have been fun. I would have let it pass. I would have let it pass if she wasn't a complete asshole about it. If she had just been like, oh, sorry, I guess, like, soft bonks before the real one. Thank you for the head, Pappy Johnny. If she had just been like, oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna betray me, so I got worried and scared and, you know, just acted like a decent human being. But, like, instead she was just like, well, you're fucking stupid. It's like, do you know what? You know what? Fuck you! you're dumber. Oh, hydrate. Oh, yeah. Is that your way of telling me to shut up? Just drink some water. Stop talking and drink. Okay, I drank some water. We will hydro bonk. Actually, we're gonna need. We'll finish this scene and then I'll take a quick break to go to the bathroom. But I could. Oh, if you're gonna make me stretch, I gotta go potty though. I gotta go potty. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go potty and then I'll do my stretchies and then we'll continue. So I'm gonna be right back. Stretch the anger out of my muscles. How dare you? What if I want to be angry? All right, I'll be right back. Oh, you know, I probably am a little hangry. I wasn't, like, I don't have an appetite, but I needed to eat, so I had carrots. Okay, let me, stretch. Okay. We have now stretched out all of the muscles in our arms and upper back. And so that is the stretch routine. It's not a very long stretch, but also... It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna continue. You know, for someone who says that she wants to wear lots of beautiful clothes, you're not wearing a lot of clothes, darling. Did you ever consider that you should probably wear the beautiful clothes that you want to wear? Ugh. Shoo now. Shoo. Goodbye.
Look.
Get out of here. Leave.
Let me try this again.
No.
I'm frustrated.
Uh-huh.
But there really is something important I have to do.
I don't care. Oh, hold on. My Katsubonk disconnected. I got it real quick. Hold on. Okay, I reconnected. We're good. Okay. Sorry you had to see that for a second. It disconnected. Okay. Oh, witches. You know, if you just asked nicely, I would hit ally every time. Listen, if you've got the confidence for that outfit, hell yeah, you rock it. I bet you'd look bomb in that outfit. I, on the other hand, I want to show that much tummy. I've recently gotten into wearing crop tops because I kept getting advertisements for the Baldur's Gate 3 Astarion crop tops. And so I bought one as a joke. And aside from the fact that the print feels like plastic and I hate that part, I love wearing the crop top. Which I never thought I'd wear a crop top, but here I am loving wearing a crop top. And I feel like I need to get more now.
Avenge my father's murder.
If you were all ice, though, wouldn't your father have been murdered like a bajillion years ago? Are you time traveling back to go murder like the father? Are you trying to avenge?
That's what I have to do.
I don't believe you. I want more crop tops. They are so comfy. Yeah, Ani, we should go find, we should go thrift store shopping and find some, like, cute clothes and shit at cheap ass prices because I'm too poor to buy mainstream clothes. I'm so poor. Yes. Good. You have committed it to an oath-bound promise. You cannot break the oath. Ooh, yeah, plus treasures. I'm gonna have to save up for it so that way we can afford any treasures we come across. Hopefully. Okay. What happened to him? Well, if she's trying to avenge her father, he was probably murdered. Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't.
Then I don't believe you.
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
No, what a shame. I don't believe you then. Wow. I'm so petty. I'm so petty. Fine. I'm not forgiving you, though. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, that's useless. And I don't know how it would have been useful to know that in the first place.
As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail.
Uh-huh.
I was tracking down the people who killed him.
Aren't you from, like, ancient Egypt, though? Like, isn't that what happened with Alice? Or is, well, I guess maybe she could have just been, like, you know, someone in a Egyptian costume or whatever, and then got frozen for a while, but I feel like she was like that for a long ass time, though. Is this like an adopted dad, maybe? Yeah, I suppose, but it just feels really weird. It's just like, I'm here to avenge my father! And then she goes back in time like 3,000 years and then stabs some random ancient dude. What if timey-wimey wibbly wobbly she murdered her dad?
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well...
Are you a defective?
I wouldn't really say I'm a detective.
Ah.
Not a bad guess, though.
You're an investigator. She's part of the FBI! She's a federal booby inspector. Hence why her boobs are out.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
What if her dad murdered himself by going forward through backward? Going backward in time. Bum, bum, bum! What a plot twist! Oh, how the turns of table turned. Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. I'm going to head to bed a little early tonight, but okay, V, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have good dreams and a good memes. Good night. I love you. Yay.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Oh, the table turns how? Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
You're a cop. She's like, I'm not a cop. No, you're a cop.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
They're girlfriends.
What's she got to do with anything?
She's your girlfriend, right?
Well,
she's a bop.
We know each other, right?
A kid's bop.
I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
They work together. And by work together, they work on pressing their lips together. Romantically. Often. And then they hold hands. Because that's Quid's blop. They were roommates!
No. She has nothing to do with my work.
She has everything to do with my personal life.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Uh-huh. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Oh, and did you kiss? A dessert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because you're the one who betrayed.
That doesn't seem fair to me.
You're the one who betrayed. I think it's entirely fair.
How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
No, we all picked ally. We don't need to give up any information.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Oh, garbage man?
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
I'm his granddad.
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Tenmyoji, literally just say he's my grandson because he calls you grandpa. They'll believe you.
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
Tom is best Tom.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Don't care.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
I always think you're full of shit, Dio.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Well, I was thinking, I was thinking that that Dio was, you know, a My Chemical Romance reject, but yeah, no. I'm not really surprised. I don't really care, and I don't think he's telling the truth, so. A ringleader.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I don't believe a single word that Dio says ever.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
Uh-huh. Very cool.
It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but
Ah.
my father died at a young age.
Uh-huh.
I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Wow, what a lineage. You must be very proud. Not to say that there's anything wrong with the profession, I'm just not impressed by Dio. He is leading the circus right now. Are you sure you're a ringleader, sir, and not a clown?
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip.
Uh-huh.
Missed.
Well, that sounds like an awful lot like a Batman origin story for one of the Robins, huh?
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still. He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
Don't mind me as I disassociate while Dio talks.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fucking lame piece of garbage. I don't believe anything he says.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there.
I don't care.
Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
You were the victim of the black phone! Or what they call him, the grabber? The grabber grabbed him.
Before I can even get a look at him, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
So, do we believe
Anyway,
him?
enough about me.
Honk honk.
You still haven't heard your story, Sigma.
I'm a clown in a circus. Isn't that funny? Don't you believe me?
Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got in my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
No, I'm a college student. Yeah, I'm so... Are you a doctor? Did you not just fucking hear me? I was at school. Even if I was studying to be a doctor, it doesn't mean I'm a doctor yet. I'm a college student. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
He was wearing a mask. I can't identify him in a lineup. Like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
No. You're all a bunch of fuckwads. Except for Luna. Luna's the best one out of them all. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. But his voice doesn't sound familiar, so I doubt it.
Just who is he anyway?
I don't know. We should find the key and open his helmet. Last time I found it, he was dead, so... Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
He's as full of shit as you are, honest and truthful about everything you have said ever. This game definitely gives me a lot of open mouth insert foot, which is great because normally I can predict stuff that's coming up and I love being surprised instead. So I'm trying to just take things as they go and don't think too hard unless it's a thinking exercise. So I'm excited to see too.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? No, he is a child. He is a child. He's still in elementary school, right? Excuse me. Are you gonna tell me? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Quark yearns for the mines. Hi, Spy. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by tonight.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
I detect phrasing indicating that he is possibly not attending school at the moment. Care to elaborate there, Tenmione?
You really don't know much, do you?
Afraid the mines are probably saying At least in the mines, you only have to worry about black lung.
About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about
mines. You know about Luna? You know about my wife?
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary.
Never mind. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, she's from the circus with me. She is my girlfriend. And I was be like, I'm gonna take your girlfriend. She's my wife. Oh, and Cavens, that's true.
She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
Yeah, which we would have known if the dead body was in the elevator like it was the last 2 times. But the dead body was not there, so where is the dead body?
She's a nurse?
Is the dead body an alive body this time?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say.
She seems like the nice, sweet school nurse type that you find in an elementary school who likes to calm the children down when they cry after they scrape their knee, and then she puts like a Hello Kitty Band-Aid on their knee.
Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
She's so cute. I would trust her with my life.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
I don't know, maybe she's in a punk rock band.
You've been around her the most, Sigma.
She might be a fashionista. Phi, you think Phi tells me anything?
She told you anything?
No.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
She's psychic. She works at a psychic hotline where she tells people's futures. No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Nothing that comes to mind. Yeah, she's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically, nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? Who is she? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Interesting. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a supposedly circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this.
Yeah, I'm bored. Can we move on?
We should just focus on getting out of here.
Gee, it would be so nice to focus on getting out of here if we all just picked ally and had the same number of points. We could all hit 9 at the same time and then leave. Wouldn't that be swell? Alas. So much freaking changes when you get to the end of the series. Sometimes I hate knowing it. That's fair. Knowledge can be power, but it can also be a burden. I do not envy you, but I will also be joining you eventually.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
To the crew quarters, the place I haven't been yet. Bink. I think I'll head to the crew quarters. Wow.
I see. Right.
Why? Why are you so curious about where I'm going, Dio? Are you gonna ask me out? Sorry, I'm taken. I love Luna.
Later, bro.
I'm not your bro! I'm not your bro, guy. He's not your guy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend. Okay. I'm just gonna leave now. After I punch Dio in the face. I head out of the infirmary. Dio's fine. I punched him in the infirmary. He can use the medicine there to heal his wound. Crew quarters. Hello? Anybody home? Hello?
Oh, Sigma.
Hi.
Perfect timing.
Aw.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes, I were. Phi, Alice, Alas, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Not suspicious.
Like a secret door or something?
God, I wish. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Well, there is this book about Schrodinger's cat. Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's the book A Meowt Cats.
A meowt?
That's what I said, a meowt. Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
It's just a funny quirk I have, teehee.
That's weird.
Yep.
So what's the cat book about?
Look at Key's face. He's just like, oh, that's so kawaii. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Meowby?
What?
Welcome back, Ninja Puppy. I'm glad you made it home safe and sound. I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
I hope Quark picks up Sigma's cat speak quirk for the rest of his life. I love that so much.
Quark, you're doing it too.
I love that it's contagious. That makes me so happy. I love the cat puns.
Oops.
No, keep going, Quark. It's fantastic. It's perfect. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious in there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
No.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Man, I haven't had any soda, but I keep burping tonight. I'm so sorry. Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Wow! Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abduction.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah.
What'd you find?
We did find something.
What is it?
Just one thing, though.
What? What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Ah, the Radical 6 information. Yes, thank you. It's delightful. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Wow. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was it really the first time I'd heard it? The timelines are converging on my noodle! I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why? And for what reason?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Oh, Quark looks all spooked. It's okay, Corky. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys!
What?
Hurry! You need to come with me.
What? Why? What happened?
Something happened.
What happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
Okay.
What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
Is it Grandma? Did we finally find Grandma's body? Horrible.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Just shut up and follow me.
I'm coming.
You'll understand when you see it.
Okay. Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
In the next room? Which room? Is it a crew quarter room? Is it... Okay, it's in the crew quarters. Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, but just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There was... It's the bomb! It's the bomb from Siggy's vision! What the hell is this? Is that like dark matter or something? What the fuck is... What is this? What is this? What is that? What is that? Is that the bomb?
I think it's a bomb.
Bye! I told you there's a bomb! I was right! It's my hourglass! I've been looking for that. Ah, well, I'm glad we found your hourglass. Here you go, buddy! It's the bomb! The best burrito ever! Bomb! A gasp! No way! Is this the timeline where we all blow up?
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Well... Goodbye. Of course! It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination after all. Suspicious. Had it actually been a premonition? Yes, Sigma, premonitions are real.
We need to tell everybody. No, it's all right.
What do you mean it's all right?
Luna's out rounding them up.
Oh, okay. You're already in progress of it.
They should be here in just a few seconds.
Is anybody part of the bomb defusal squad?
See?
Where is it?
Under the bed.
Where's this bomb?
Stop screaming and look where I'm pointing, Dio. I'm pointing. Look, it's right there. See, I'm pointing. It's right here. No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb. See, even Luna's pointing.
There. You see?
How did you guys find it? What? It wasn't there when we looked. It wasn't there because we had to open the beds. Who put it there? Who put it there? It wasn't there before. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
Oh, wait, are we in room 3? I guess room 3 already had it down, huh?
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Will we, though? I don't think that's true. My premonition, it blew up. Who is the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, During my train...
Clover.
Oh, Alice, have you been lying to us? Because it sure sounds like you knew what she was about to say. During your training? What kind of training was it that you went through, Clover? Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
Ah, do you? Because you're so trustworthy.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Ah, yes.
Spare me the bullshit.
Yeah, see, Fi, this is exactly what I went through earlier.
This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me.
No. Why should I?
Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb.
What if I just kick the bomb and kill all of us right now?
It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
Wait, what?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
Huh?
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
Annie-Hill Nation? Oh, Quark, you pure innocent child.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark.
He's a child.
You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Hey, Tenmyoji, can you explain the birds and the bees while you're at it, too?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Please, Fi, you're really good at teaching the class.
Yes, please.
Fi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
You get a hermaphrodite.
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
Not the answer you were expecting. Listen! If you combine a man and a woman, you get a hermaphrodite. They have both parts.
I know! A baby!
Quark! So Quark already knows about the birds and the bees.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
No.
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
It is going to be making a baby. It's going to be making a fake baby full of energy that's going to consume us all.
Just how big of a...
We're all going to die.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
We're all going to die.
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules. Okay.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Yeah, I liked my answer of we're all going to die.
What the? You've got to be kidding me.
No.
There's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point.
That is exactly the point.
We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
That's still a lot.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
Yeah, we're still gonna die.
Exactly. Should I not worry about that?
It's a much smaller explosion, Dio. It'll be more localized, and you'll probably evaporate faster.
That's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
Yeah, just stand right next to it when it goes off, and then you won't feel any pain. It'll be instantaneous.
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a lot less powerful.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
Oh, that's a good question, Kay. That's a good point.
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully.
It says 3 on
It's
it.
got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
That means there's at least 2 more. There could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either.
It's
There
the
could be a
final
fourth,
bomb.
or fifth,
The final bomb down. Aw, what's wrong, guys? Why are you looking so glum?
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
I would not advise touching it. Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something?
Yes.
This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Leave it alone.
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
Then you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes, and it will kill us all very much sooner if you touch it.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
Oh, we just gotta figure out what it is.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Yeah, that's usually what a deactivation password means. So we just need to get the password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
You mean, is it this?
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Okay, well, I don't see anything in the room.
Who would do something like this?
Zero.
I have no idea.
Zero?
But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, Sigma?
When you and I searched
You
this room,
did it,
we
Spy?
didn't find anything, right?
Yep, we didn't find anything when we were in here
So
before.
that means the
That's
bomb must
okay,
have been
Spy.
planted
You
after
can't
we
help
left.
it. You just have to cause a little chaos every now and then. I get it. I get it. As an agent of chaos myself, I understand. Prop to the DM. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that.
The AB rooms, maybe.
After we finished the AB game, we all split up.
I was gonna say that everyone went into the AB rooms and maybe someone didn't close their door.
But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway.
As a being of chaos, even I get tired of chaos.
Everybody was all split up.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
But where did you store it?
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
I was dealing with trauma from being betrayed by Alice. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. I was watching unusual memes on my phone. Yeah, I'm just as suspicious as the rest of you. Hey, why are you guys all giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. But I heard it in your brain noodles with my tadpole. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb. I'm not studying quantum mechanics and antimatter explosions.
Really? Are you sure?
Listen, I can't read. I try to open every locked door I see because I can't read. Do you think I know how to put a bomb together?
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, it was a premonition. I have ESPN. Sigma, just say premonition. Like, honestly, just fucking own up to it. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why is it impossible?
There's no way that would get past Zero.
But if it was Zero...
And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward.
Which is why it was Zero!
What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway. Whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in, there's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
It wasn't me. I mean, unless this is the Dark Urge playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward, and I just have no memory. Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? No, not Luna. Not at all. No way. Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? I mean, why am I the most suspicious when Alice and Clover have obviously dealt with these kinds of bombs before and have knowledge of them? As well as Fi, but I mean, Fi's suspicious as fuck anyway. Or it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? Nah. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? You don't trust the old man or Fi? That's fair. Everybody's suspicious. No, it didn't fit at all. Actually, there wasn't a bomb in any of the previous... Wait, we don't know where Grandma was. Grandma could have put the bomb here. Grandma's body wasn't found in the room, so Grandma's still alive. Supposedly. So Grandma could have put the bomb in the room. We don't know where Grandma went. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no.
What?
This is bad.
I mean, the bomb? Yeah. What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, 4 minutes. We gotta go to the room now. Aw, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
All right, come on, everybody. It's time to run. We're gonna get there fast. Don't worry. We got it. We made it in good time. Blah. Bing bong. Chromatic doors now opening. Bing. Yeah. Chromatic doors now open.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
I just remembered I gotta do this puzzle with Luna no matter who I pick.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our opponent this time are...
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention.
Okay.
I'm only gonna say this once.
Thank you. Finally out our options. Okay, I go with Clover through the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Alice. And Kay and Quark pair up with Fi. Or Luna and I pair up with Fi. Fi's gonna betray us. I'm not gonna pair up with Fi. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover. And then Kay and Quark pair up with Alas. Or I'm not pairing with Luna again. Fuck her. I'm gonna just go with Clover. No, they're all gonna betray me though, aren't they? Tenmyoji and Dio, Magenta, pair up with Fi. And Kay and Quark pair up with Clover.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
I have to check something. Hold on. I wanna go... Oh, there's some pretty short things. ones are like if I pick ally and they betray me, and then I lose my points. Don't worry about metagaming the length, because it also oh. Okay.
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out.
Sorry. How are we gonna do this?
Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have one BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Why, Alice? You were so keen in the other timeline. Then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Not happening. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
Oh, gee, I wonder where that is! It's interesting, 999 didn't have a flowchart on the DS. Great addition. I thought it did have a flowchart. That's how I was able to get all the endings. This one is designed around it. Yeah, I do like the flowchart on there, but I'll have to check. I have my DS copy still. I'll have to check it. I could have sworn, because that's how I first played it, was on the DS a long time ago. I didn't play like every single ending, or at least I don't remember all of it, but I got most of them.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
Haha.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her.
Nope.
What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Oh, well look at that. 3 votes for B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So, 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B, and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna murder Alice while we're in the room. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna murder her. And Luna, you're not gonna have to see any of it, honey. You can go stand in the corner. Option C had won with 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. Or, you know, I could just grab Phi's arm and we could run for the other door. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Literally grab Phi's wrist and run through the door that we want.
9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go.
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door. Wait. Why do I not get a choice in this one? Luna, Alice, and I dashed to the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing in their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up in the red door. Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone through the green door. And the knife in my hand had found its way into Alice's chest. That's so weird. How did that happen?
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Why can't I just choose to completely ignore Alice when she speaks? Like, Sigma, why do you have to talk to her? Like, just don't speak to her. Don't look at her. Don't act like she's there. Just act like she's not there. She's just air. I'm gonna pick Betray this time. Alice has driven me to pick Betray this time. Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Congratulations, Alice. Even Dio couldn't get me to pick betray. But I'm gonna betray you.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Because I'm very petty. I'm a very petty gremlin. I'm very petty. The rage inside me. Oh, there's this weird lever over here.
Try pulling it.
Don't tell me what to do! Sorry. How about you try pulling? Oh, looks like Sigma's just as petty as I am.
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
I don't know, Alice. Why am I hostile towards you? That's so weird. I don't know where it's coming from.
Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't fight.
No, Luna, I'd never be mad at you.
We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble.
I need to work together with you, Luna. You're the one I care about. Everyone else can go fuck themselves.
Please.
It's okay, Luna. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go
You
right
can do
ahead.
anything you want, Luna.
See if I care.
Alice is dead to me. One of the doors open!
But only one.
Well, I guess we'll just go through that one, Luna. Hold my hand!
I wonder how you open the other ones.
You know, diverging timelines.
Who cares? We should get moving.
No one cares what you think, Luna. You are now in the same boat as Dio, and I'm gonna set you both on fire. Ooh! Pretty! Is there an ending where I murder everybody? Mainly Alice and Dio? What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it.
It's a biodome. Wait, did we make it to Labyrinthos?
Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
I don't care what you have to say, Alice. Shut up. Yeah. Anyways, the door said garden or something. Wow. I guess what's that? It's
It probably stands for something.
like a biome.
Maybe beautiful?
No, you're beautiful, Luna. You're so cute.
This feels like a whole other little world.
I love you. Ah, isn't this cute, Luna? It's like an oasis in the midst of all this metal and horrible, horrible other people.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but...
Oh, you're so cute.
This place feels so liberating.
I want to hug her. She's so cute.
It's wonderful.
No, I'm happy you like it here, Luna.
It's huge, though. Well,
I don't give a shit! Sorry. I did not mean to scream. Oh, I did not mean to scream like that. I am so sorry about that. Alice is triggering me. I am not okay with Alice. I am not okay with Alice existing right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ninja. I'm sorry I made you jump and I indirectly disturbed your cat. I cannot be forgiven for this for this indirect disturbance. Alice is like a button pusher. She should actually have a knife in her chest right now, actually. Interesting. Wonder why I feel like that should be something that happens right now.
We should split up and look around.
agreed.
Well, let's get to work then, Luna. I want to be like the most petty piece of garbage when it comes to fucking Alice right now. Like, I don't want her to breathe near me. A mushroom! There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. If I eat it, will I gain an extra life? I want the... Give me the extra life. Yeah, don't third wheel us. Listen, Luna and I are on a date. This is our date. Oh, don't worry, Luna. I'll be careful. Buttons! Oh, wait, there's something on the bench. What's that? A metal rod. You guys know what I could do with this? I could beat Alice over the head. Anyways. What do the buttons do? Nothing! Do you think they're broken? I don't know. From here on out, I will not be reading any of Alice's lines because she does not exist to me. She is dead. And I'm going to murder her with this shovel. Ooh, a key. There's something next to my foot. Ooh, key. What's that? Ooh, what's that? It's a bell pepper! Oh, it's a paprika. No, it's a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh, huh. Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something there? Oh, yeah, let me take a look. There was a coin in the bell pepper. Can I eat the bell pepper, though? I'm hungry. Maybe there are things in the other vegetables. Oh. Someone was growing tomato vines in these stakes. Each vine has several red tomatoes hanging off of it. Some vines with cucumbers on them hanging off the frame. What's this? Leeks? Leaves spreading out of the ground here. They look like onions. Okay. Well. What's this? This is just a flower pot. I normally don't like peppers, but I go for a sweet bell pepper. Oh, man, I have bell peppers in the fridge, and I want to saute them up and eat them right now. Oh, okay, Ane. Thank you for stopping by while you did. You have a good Mimi's and sleep well. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Wait, don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox? They do? Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there. I trust you, Luna, with every ounce of my being. Key. Ah, we have a silver key and a bronze key. Very nice. Luna's so smart, you guys. What's that? A metal detector. Oh. Tutui ergo eris. It looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tui Fui and Mrs. Ego Eris? What? Well, that's what it says. Tufui Ego Eris. It's... What does this mean? Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Okay, that key does not work. That one does not work. Okay, I tried both of those. That's fine. Ooh, what is that? It looks like Pokemon. The Ruby and Sapphire. There's some sort of mosaic at the bottom of the pond. Oh, it's the lion eating the sun! I got it. Because those are his teethsies. Can I do anything? Flowers! A white flower with green leaves. It's a skunk cabbage. The white flower part is actually a leaf. Oh. Can I dig them up? You're going to dig up the skunk cabbage? Poor thing. It's never done anything to you. Don't worry. I'll replant it when we're done. I just want to check and make sure there's nothing in there. I found something! I don't think I have a gold key, though. No. It looks like the soil was disturbed recently. Wow, I wonder how that happened. Ooh. Oh, Alice, would you kindly come over here? I have something you should see. A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate is a gold key. A small golden key. Probably goes in a keyhole. I mean, what else do you do with a key? Yeah. Hey, Alas, there's this great movie called Sweeney Todd. Have you ever heard of Scream by any chance? It's my favorite. Oh, wait. A torn scrap of paper, alright. On the left plate. Hey, Alas! I have a present for you! This looks like a paring knife. What's that? It's a knife you use for small, delicate work, like deveining shrimp. But you can use it to cut pretty much anything. You mean like, person? You mean like, Alice? A paring knife. I'm gonna pair this knife with Alice's heart. A knife for a pair. That's awesome. You know, all about cooking and stuff. I bet Alice just cuts things with her bare hands. Ooh. I thought it was part of a gun for a second. Ah, it's a socket wrench! Oh, that's an interesting shape. I want to go over here real quick. Oh, what's this? Hello? Oh, okay, yeah, flowers. And then... moss? Okay, well, I know where the mushroom is. Let's go get the mushroom. Faith puzzle. I think it's so bubbly. Oh, so a bubbly puzzle? Wow, such a shame that it has to be in an environment with such a untrustworthy, unsavory individual. Do I need to stop being so bitter? Do you guys find that annoying, or is this more entertaining, the fact that I'm complaining so much? Aha! No, I'm not trying to read it. I was trying to click out. Okay. Wow, they even made a waterfall. Oh, the walkway seems to go under the waterfall, doesn't it? I'm just a very defensive person, and I feel like I need to defend myself against her. Which is weird because I was perfectly fine with her up until this route specifically. It's entertaining for me, but I don't know the characters of this game. That's fair. I'm in the same boat as you, Ninja Puppy. This is my first time playing through this. I got as far as like my first playthrough. I got as far as the first AB round. And then they were like, pick ally or betray. And Fi was like, pick betray. And I was like, okay. And then Luna's like, why would you do that? And then I got really sad and anxious, and so I stopped playing the game. That was my first experience with this game. Well, I bet the buttons mean that we'll be able to stop the waterfall, but is there anything? Oh, can I dig here? There's moss growing on the top too. You think the mound here is higher than the others because someone dug up a bunch of dirt and piled it here? This is where we need the shovel. Oops, shovel. All right, I'll try digging. What's in the box? And now we combine it with this. Okay. Is it like... Wait, hold on. So let's do, 1 3 3 1 2 2 3. 1 3 3 1 2 2 3. 1 3 3 1 2 2 3. 1 3 3 1 2 2 3. I did it! Loot box pog! Ooh, what's over here? The water stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. No, I don't care. Stop. I'm trying to click out of it. Wait, I'm not trying to read that. Aha. Okay, I need to get the other coins now. I gotta find the coins. Let's see, I don't think I need this anymore, right? No, I think that was just about the boxes. No one cares, alas. I'm trying to back out. Stop. Thank you. Okay, give me the knife. Aren't coins made of metal? Oh, right. Yeah. No, the metal detector. Okay, hold on. Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. All right, grab it. Okay. Did it react to any others? No, just this one. Here you go. Combine with the knife. Red coin! Alright. Wait, Oh, this one! It's reacting to this onion! Alright, let's dig it up! This is delightful! This room is chill. It's gonna be in here eating BLT sandwiches. Ah, yeah! BLT sandwiches are so yummy! Oh, better... make sure you cut it close to the water. The enzymes are drawn to water. So if you're close to a better water source than your eyeballs, you won't get the enzyme in your eyeballs. Cucumber, it's your turn. Oh, look, the metal detector is reacting to this one. Okay, can you grab that one then? Right. Yeah. Did any of the others cause any reaction? No, just this one. Here you go. Combine with the knife. So, okay, the trick to cutting onions, at least most of the time, you know how like onions make you cry? It's because I mean, don't quote me on it specifically, but there's an enzyme in the onions that is drawn to moisture. Or at least that's what I've heard. So when you cut onions, if you keep like a damp paper towel nearby, when you cut the onions, the enzyme will be drawn to the damp paper towel rather than your eyeballs. And I have done it before. Yeah, I've done it before and it does work most of the time. You just gotta make sure that it's fairly damp. Do I use the little socket wrench in here? No, I guess I have to stop the water. Maybe that's what the coins are for. Yeah. Oh, duh, there's a scale. Okay, so green. Okay. I need paper to write with. Pen. Pen. There we go. Okay. Wait. I want. This is my notepad, right? Oh god, I'm making a mess of my desk. No, stop. Oh my god, everything's falling! Kagiha, sit up, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, green is heavier than yellow by a lot. Okay, so yellow is less than green, but more than white. And red is more than, okay, let me underline yellow. Okay, so green and red, which one weighs more? Red. Okay, so red is more than green. So white, yellow, green, red. Sounds about right. They just flew everywhere. If you stop using it before you've reached 5 times... Oh, right, we need to pick up all the coins. Wait, but... Okay, well, I know what order I need to do now, so it doesn't matter. Why was it like that? Why did it... I don't get it. Anyways. Oh, remember you gotta be careful not to use this too many times or switches to easy mode. Not a big deal, but there's a correct ending if you beat it on hard. Oh, okay. Green. Red. White. And yellow. But it's not the right order? But red was more than green. Huh? Wait, do I have to do something on the scale to make it work? Or I don't... Huh? What? Okay, well... What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't understand. Am I supposed to be balancing them? I don't understand. I didn't do it 5 times! I stopped at 4! Am I supposed to be trying to make them an even weight? Like what am I doing? What is the... I thought I was just trying to determine the weight of each one individually, which I did. Didn't I? Didn't I do that? Am I supposed to be trying to make them even? I don't understand. What is the purpose of this? What am I doing? Huh? What am I doing? I don't... None of this makes sense to me. What is it I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, green weighs more. So... I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Wait, what am I doing? Shut up! Oh, I can leave the scale alone. Okay, well... I thought I was supposed to do something specific with the scale. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving now. It's fine. I thought it was a separate puzzle because they kept saying that I have multiple tries, but whatever. I just misread the scale, I guess, and that's why I was incorrect. Oh, wait. I'm doing it the wrong way, aren't I? Is it... No. Or, yeah, okay, wait. I always have a problem with the greater than, less than symbols. I'm sorry, hold on. Is it... Am I doing it backwards? Is that what my problem is? Is that what I'm doing wrong? No? Wait. Huh? It eats the greater one, right? So this would be green. Because green is bigger. Can someone help me? What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. I'm just gonna put things willy-nilly, I guess. I don't know. What is happening? I thought I wrote it down correct. Did I not write it down correct? Can somebody help me? What did I do? Luna said I could stop messing around with the scale. But I feel like something's wrong because I thought I don't understand what's happening. What did I do? I don't understand. I'm just gonna keep putting colors in, I guess. I don't know. Where did we find all the coins? Let's see. This was an onion. This was a cucumber. Shut up. No? Or maybe it's size-wise? No, don't! I don't understand what I did wrong. I don't know. I know, Sigma, shut up. I thought I already did it. But apparently I didn't write it down. Okay, I guess we'll go do the scale again. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. I need to slow down. I just need to slow down. I just need to slow down, right? Is that the silent judgment everybody's giving me right now? Is I just need to slow down? Is that not it? I thought that was it. Okay, what if I do this? Ah, there we go. I guess I still needed to slow down some more. And there's a screen inside of it. Oh. Okay, 9 stars. All right. What are we supposed to do with this? Press the star button in the correct order. Oh, wait. What? What? Huh? I don't. Wait, what's happening? I don't. Am I supposed to understand something here? I don't. What? With what clues? What? I don't. What? I don't understand what I'm doing. I don't. Huh? I don't. Can someone explain what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't. There was no explanation. It just said to just press things. I don't understand. What am I failing? I don't. Okay, that's not. I don't understand. Okay, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing. There's stars and there are colors. I don't... I can only tap them once. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Would sure be swell if I had some more instruction on what the fuck is going on. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. don't understand. Retry button does nothing. I don't know. I don't know. And apparently no one can help me. I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. I can't believe I'm about to have a mental breakdown on stream over a puzzle. I don't know. I don't understand. Is there like some clue I'm missing? Am I supposed to hit like the green, yellow, white, red? I don't know. Okay, I don't understand. Is there some clue I'm supposed to be using for the... I'm not trying to click on things, Luna. Oh my god. If this is gonna have the answer to the puzzle... Ah, because the lion ate the sun! Wow! Okay, well, let's go. Okay. Let's go see what happens when the lion eats the sun. Oh my god, are you shitting me? The answer is in the water. So it looks like purple star. You just write this down. All right, cool, cool, cool. I'm the dumb one, which I already knew. Purple star. Okay. Blue star. I'd say that's, yeah. Yellow star. A teeny tiny green star. And then red. All right, well. Wow. Wait. Okay. Purple, blue, yellow, green, and then red. Thank you. I just looked at that myself. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Okay. Well, now that I feel significantly stupider than I started with. Oh, it's too dark to tell what's going on. Well, isn't that lovely? I guess I'll just turn the lights back on. Okay, well, let's see if I got it right. Because we all know I don't do things in the correct order. Wow, who would have thought? Awesome, I solved the puzzle. Hi, Harley, we're almost done, don't worry. Star, sun, and moon. Alright. Now I gotta find the other password. So if I do I do it the other way? So red, green, yellow, blue, and purple? No? No, there is something else to it, but I thought there were... Did it switch me to easy? No, it says I'm on hard mode. But what about the other... Did you guys pop away and miss me making an absolute fool of myself? And getting frustrated and almost having a breakdown over this puzzle? Cause boy, that was fun! Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed your nappy. I'm stressed. No, nothing big, just me being dumb. Is there not a different star pattern? Eat the sun. Is there not a different pattern or something that I'm supposed to be picking up on? No, I can barely see. Wow, I'm so blind. Red, green, yellow. Did I click that in the right order? Red, green, yellow, blue, purple? Or did I go red, yellow, green? Did I try to make a rainbow? I don't remember what order I did it before. No, you know what? You know what? I don't care about the other password right now. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't care about the other password right now. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna put in the password and I'm gonna go. If you ask me if I enjoyed myself in the garden, the answer's going to be no. No, I did not. It opened! I did it! Go to hell, Alice. I don't have energy for you anymore. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a map. Wow, that looks really neat, doesn't it, Luna? On the upper left, it says floor B. Ah, very interesting. Okay, so A is the top floor and B is the bottom floor. I mean, I know we took an elevator down to get here, so... Great. Let's keep going. Are there more... Okay, we got the room cards. I'm just gonna pocket both of them because there's only just the two of us. There's no one else here who needs anything. Alright, the moon cards. Yep, there's two of them, Luna. One for me and one for you and nobody else! Well, I guess the one thing you did miss is that when I found the paring knife, I wanted to plunge it into Alice's chest. Anyway, so what do we got next? A piece of paper. She betrayed me, Luna. That's what she did. She betrayed me and then called me an idiot for trusting her. So I've chosen to no longer trust her, and she's now in the same boat as Dio. What? Hold on. What is this? It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Okay. Well, I know this is Nevada test site, so obviously that's important. Is this like the timelines or something? Oh, we can always come back to it later. Let's see. What else is here? Hemoglobin. What's hemoglobin? Another word for an antibody. Okay. Ah! Ah, thank you for the biddies. It is timelines! Aww, because it's all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I love it. Oh, Harley, I know. I'll take you out in just a minute. We're almost done. I finished the room, so we'll save after this. Is this stuff in your butt? Yes, okay. Let's see. Honestly, I have no idea what it's supposed to tell us. Well, I'm just gonna take the key real quick. Yeah. We're just pretending Alice doesn't exist anymore. It's very interdimensional. Oh. Alright, well, we've got the key. Let's just get the fuck out of here. I don't care about the hard puzzle answer situation. I'm gonna open the door, Luna. You ready, Luna? Only Luna? Specifically, Luna, are you ready? Cool, let's go. I think the thumbnail for this episode is just gonna be Alice's face scribbled out, like scratched out, like you see in horror movies. Yeah, we learned about Schrodinger's cat. The dice thing with Phi is very... Dice thing? What dice thing? No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw 3 people I had watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Quick, it's Dio! Kick him in the nuts! I mean, what are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
This is the door we came through.
Sigma, hand me the map.
Oh, who said that? Wow, oh my god, I didn't realize the garden was haunted. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one called the Bee Garden.
Bee Garden?
It's a botanical garden. It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. It's like a biome garden. Look, you can go see for yourself, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Huh? And then we met up here. Yeah, because the exits line up. Duh.
So, what's the it sounds a lot like the
I don't care about anything that comes out of your mouth, Alice. You don't exist to me.
We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
I actually stand Dio more than I stand Alice right now, because at least I can listen to Dio talk and still scream at him. But every time Alice opens her mouth, I'm filled with unparalleled rage, and I can't quite pinpoint why. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that she betrayed me.
So?
I want to murder them both equally, but I can at least listen to Dio speak. So right now I'd say Dio is ranked better than Alice, I guess. They're both still shitheads, and I hope they both die, but, you know. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in I was gonna say retirement center. That was not correct. In the treatment center. That train is excessively loud. Is this a treatment center for Radical 6? My current opinions basically stand as I don't trust anyone except Luna. That's it. Luna's the only one I trust. The only one I give two shits about. I love Luna. Everyone else, whatever. I don't care. I don't care about any of their survival except for Luna. Even if recording Luna did in fact kill 6 billion people, good for her. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Quark's okay so long as he doesn't have Radical 6. Because then he gets a little cuckoo bonanzas. I only trust the little boy at the moment just from instinct. That's very fair, Ninja. But, I mean, I know the timelines differ and stuff, but like, from the way that he acted before, like in the first playthrough we did, he kind of went cuckoo. So I assume he had Radical 6 at that moment when he disappeared and no one could find him. And then in the previous timeline, he had Radical 6, but we were able to find a treatment and cured him. This timeline, we haven't seen any signs of it yet, but he could still potentially have it, or someone else might have contracted Radical 6. So it really just depends. Wow, that's nuts!
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
I don't know! Strange ghost incorporeal voice. I wonder if you should walk in there.
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey!
I agree, both of you should go in the pods. And then we'll lock you in, and then we'll walk away and never talk about this again.
You want to start something, lady?
Fight! 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 I'll murder whoever's left! Go! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Calm down now, son.
Sorry.
You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function.
A cold sleep function? Is there someone in there?
I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait. Did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? Like, and you can stay that way for a really long time? Wait. Wait, were we in those at some point? When we got abducted, did they put us in those? How much time has passed since we've been abducted?
Yeah.
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
Is Grandma one of them?
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were?
Are there additional rooms where others were kept?
We don't know.
I want to say maybe Clover and Alice? Because I want them to be screwed with work when they go back home.
All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they there? Were they
No
here?
idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off.
Thank you for the bits. I guess that means I was right about Alice and Clover being in the pods at some point. Dope. Work's just like, yeah, you guys like no call, no showed like 70 years ago.
It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice.
That's right, because she's a cold-hearted bitch.
Am I wrong?
No, you are 100% right, Tenmioldi. High five!
Huh? What are you talking about?
Cold hard bitch!
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water.
Wait.
It's something called Ice 9.
Wait. He knows about Ice 9 and Alice?
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
I know, Harley. It's gonna be a little bit.
Where on earth did you hear that?
This got very interesting, Harley. You're gonna have to give me just a minute. You say he earned a point, but never mind. Well, no, I'm very curious now, because that means that either he's somehow involved in the previous game, or he's somehow involved with what happened to Alice before the previous game. Because, Ninja, I don't know if you've played 999, but at the end of that, once you do the true ending, you find Alice. Like, they talk about Alice a lot, actually. Okay, so they talk about Ice 9 a lot in 999. I do have a full playthrough of it if you want to play, watch it at any point, if you're not able to play it yourself. But essentially, they talk about Ice 9 a lot, and she was involved in that theory because there was this mummy that they had that was perfectly preserved because of Ice 9, and that was her. Like, 100% that was her. And so the fact that he knows that she is that Alice, because she was called Alice because they called her All Ice because of Ice 9, so Alice is just kind of her nickname. But the fact that he knows that about her means that he knows that she is Alice, and therefore knows that she has Ice 9 in her body, meaning that he is either somehow involved with Alice, like, at least with, like, what happened to her before the 999 series and how she came to be there, or he's somehow involved from the previous game directly. Like how Clover is in the previous game and how Alice was at the end of the last game.
From Clover.
Are you sure that you heard it from Clover?
Clover?
I don't think Clover would spill those beans so easily. I mean, unless you talk to her about the flower language, but also that would just more solidify my proof. They're all connected. Yeah, I know they're all connected, but it's just like, how? Because there's timey-wimey stuff involved, and so it's just like, in which time loop?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
Not playing or watching, I won't know anything. Yeah, that's very true. There's a lot of things that are very weird. I don't know. The series is so good.
I see.
I don't trust that explanation either. All ice. All the time loops. Oh. Is she gonna snap and murder everybody? Because I'd like to murder her back.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
If she actually didn't say anything and he was lying about Clover telling him, then that makes her all the more suspicious in confirming that the lie is not actually a lie, though.
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken.
Oh, why don't we test out the theory? Quick, shove her in the pod!
It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. Oh boy, we get to listen to her talk. It went something like this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a dumb bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Ah! Here it is. Flashback to the previous game. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually simply became Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move.
Yeah, and you look identical to her!
And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her.
Because you are. Your name is Alice. You look exactly like her.
I mean, really? How could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
Wow, sounds like something something the Egyptian queen would say to throw suspicion off herself, actually.
The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
No. Because you've proven yourself to be so trustworthy. Isn't that right, Alice? Why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
She does look ancient despite seeming physically young. Right. Well, see, the thing is you see her at the end of 999. Except her hair is longer, which, I mean, I don't know about you, but it's pretty easy to change your hair if you give it a little snip.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
Neither of those are true. You're a lying sack of shit.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
I mean, you're snooty, aggressive, and a piece of shit like one.
I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue.
You mean in the desert?
Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where?
In the desert about, what did Clover say, like 3 years ago or something?
Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something.
Oh, was that person Clover by any chance?
If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
It sounds like a bunch of shit.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though.
3 years. Okay, I did get it right.
Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
Ooh, Alice, I really don't care. You can't change my mind on who you
really
are.
Think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind.
You are a dumb bitch.
Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that simple. Luna's always said that there's no such thing as coincidences in this game.
I could see her doing something like that.
Tenmyoji's not buying it either. Look at him. He's just like, you lying sack of shit.
Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now.
You know, her... I don't want to say top because it's not exactly a top. Her big accessory here is like the perfect target for where to drive the knife. I'm just saying.
The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful.
There is an easy way to determine if this is true, and it's called put her in an environment that lowers her body temperature specifically to the cooling point, freezing point of ice 9, and if she freezes over, well, what do you know? She's Alice. Yeah, no, I don't like her either, Ninja Puppy. I used to like her. I thought she was cool, like Lotus, where she's just kind of grating on your nerves a little bit, but she's really cool. I want her to perish. I really don't care for her anymore.
We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
I have learned the kind of person she is, and I don't care for it. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. I can't wait to play the next game either. I did download and install it, but I might have to uninstall it since I might be on a new computer by that point, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alice is definitely on the more I want to murder them side. I need to drink some water. I'm feeling a little woozy. Memento mori, okay, bye. If the ninth lion ate the sun.
It looks like another warehouse.
Okay, we are gonna have to save here because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Because that puzzle took me so fucking long to figure out, and I'm a little embarrassed about it. So next week we won't be continuing 999. Or 999. We won't be continuing Virtue's Last Reward. It's gonna go on a pause for a bit until we play. Oh, My Next Life as Villainess, all routes lead to Doom, because I'm very excited for that game and I want to do nothing but stream that game until I either finish it or until I burn out on it. So we'll see how it goes, but it's probably going to be My Next Life as Villainess. So I'm gonna introduce you guys all to my favorite Bacarina, and I'm very excited about it. But that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out, and for those of you who withstood me not understanding puzzles and getting frustrated and screaming at Alice. I'm so sorry again about the jump scare when I screamed at Alice. I really did not mean to shriek. She just fills me with so much rage. Aw, thanks guys. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, or if you're watching it in the future, I hope you have a great rest of your time zone. Until next time, guys, I hope you stay happy, you stay healthy, you stay hydrated. And just remember that I love you, and I want you guys to be happy. So do what brings you joy. Especially if it involves slapping Alice and Dio. It's changed so much since the start. My opinions have definitely changed a lot since the start. I'm just saying. Alright, guys. I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye. Good night. I love you. Mwah.